answering question 4 on page 178 in section 4.3. So the question is, condense the expressions to the logarithm of a single quantity. So here we have two logs, and we need to combine them into one. So we can use our rules. So one of them is the product rule, which is written right here, right there. And it states that log of two things multiplied by each other, it'll separate into log of the first thing plus log of the second thing. The second rule is very similar. If it's a divided by b, it'll separate into log a minus log b. We also have the power rule, which we know the power rule states that if we have something like this, we can roll it down in front like this to log a, and then the final rule is the change rule. So log b is the same thing, log a over log b. Okay, so now we're going to do some questions. Okay, so we need to add the logs together. So we're going to log base of 5 because you need to share the same base, which they both have. And then it's going to be, because we have a minus, we're going to use the quotient rule. So we're going to get x over 25. That is our final answer for this one. We're going to put that in brackets. Okay, now let's do b. B is a little more tricky. Now we have a coefficient in front of the log. We're going to do the same thing. Log 3 of x divided by, oops, sorry, 1 sec. Fix that. Log 3 of x divided by 27 squared. Okay, so the reason that it's 27 squared is that we rolled this 2 up over here to become the coefficient of 27 right there. So that's what we did right here. And then we just put underneath because it was this log minus this log. So this log has to be underneath this log or divided by this log. Okay, so now I'm going to do C. C is a little bit more difficult. So we know that if we have square root sign like that, it can be written out as log x of 1/2 is say it's the same thing as this symbol right here, radical symbol. So we can just do log x like that plus log x, the 3 over 2, and then we can just add these exponents, or these exponents. So we know that 1/2 plus 3 over 2, we have a common denominator, so we can just add, equals 4 over 2. Of course, is equal to 2. So then we have log of x squared, because this is always equal to 2. And if we want to take it one step further, we can turn it into 2 log x, because we can roll down the 2. Okay, so that's our third answer, and we're going to do the final answer now. This is probably one of the longer ones. So we have log of x squared minus 1. And then, because it's a minus, we're going to do divided by x plus 1. And then divided by x, so we just add the x. And then divided by, I need to put it in front because it looks nicer. We can simplify this into, sorry, we can factor this out into x plus 1, x minus 1, and then over x plus 1. So obviously now we can cancel this and this, and we are left with the final answer. Sorry, I forgot the log sign right in there. We're left with the final answer of log x minus 1 over x. Okay, so there's the 4 examples of how to compress different expressions of multiple logarithms into a single logarithm. So you start with multiple logarithms, and using either product, quotient, power, or change rules, we can manipulate them into a single log, like this right here, and Bye.